So let's have a couple of videos on top 5 privacy mistakes that organizations make. And they're still making in 2025. Of course, in India, we'll take some time to learn and gear up with things because our law is still not there, but should be ready with it. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy. Today we are going to talk about top 5 data collection and management mistakes that organizations are still making. So why is it important or what does it mean? It means very simple. Privacy is about data, handling data, and you would collect the data to handle it, to process it for some function. It could be opening accounts, it could be telemarketing, it could be email marketing, it could be prospecting, it could be any function that requires collecting personal information of individuals needs to be protected with privacy norms, right? So we need to be careful right at the start of it where we are collecting the data from the individuals. Collecting, then we are storing it, just storing it. We need to make it available and protect it from hackers and attacks also, right? Provide role-based access. Collection needs to be very, very safe, and we should follow the data management best practices when it comes to handling privacy, right? It should not be that the data is not well maintained and you are like getting into issues regularly with role-based access and people stealing away data or decrypting your data or taking it away and breach happens, right? So are you taking care of these things? So let's talk about the top 5 mistakes with respect to collection and management of data. First, of course, ping, you are collecting too much of data. So before you start collecting data, you need to make sure that you have defined the actual purpose and outcome of your collection of data, right? Then accordingly, you'll know what you need to meet that purpose and collect only what you need to meet the purpose. Do not collect extra data because the more extra data you collect, the more risk you're exposed to in terms of breach. And of course, you become non-compliant because you're collecting something that you don't even need. So be very careful about the collection of data, and you need to obtain a proper consent from the individuals, data principals, when you are collecting data. So obtain a proper consent, have a very, very clear purpose, and the consent should be freely given, right? So create a purpose, explain it well, collect minimum that is required, explain the outcome very well. If you don't do any of these, miss any of these steps, then you are making a mistake right at the first step itself, even if it is just over collecting some part of the data. Of course, consent should be easily withdrawable. That's one of the rights of the individual, which we'll talk about in this video and the next video. Clarity to your own team. Does your own team know what is the privacy policy that you have defined? Policy is defined for internal teams, so are they aware of it? Do they go through it? Are they trained on it? Do you regularly update your policies and make your team aware of the new changes? Do awareness workshops. Fourth mistake that I believe in among the top 5 mistakes, privacy is considered as a one-time activity. No, that is not the case. It's a ongoing process. You'll have new processes, you'll have new data items to collect, you'll have add-ons to collect, you have consent from a person for a set of data items, and then you need more data and you need more consents. So this regular process is going to carry out, and you need to perform regular privacy assessments and audits. And so please don't consider that privacy is a one-time activity. You have done it once and that's it, right? And last but not the least in terms of collection and management of data, your vendors. You would say a vendor is not collecting data. Oh, hold on. Processing may include a collection done through a vendor, right? You are a credit card company, or you are a marketing company, you are a product company, or a services company, you are doing a survey. It could be a physical survey, or it could be just outsourcing the electronic survey to a vendor, and the vendor is doing it for you. And the vendor is doing it for you, that means the personal information collected on your behalf is with the vendor. So are your contracts with the vendor well done? Do they include privacy clauses? How are they handling the data? See, because they are doing it on your behalf with your name, then it becomes your responsibility as well. Review what are their data management practices from time to time. Again, it's not a one-time process, right? Even if you are using a cloud service, cloud provider will give you the security of the infrastructure, right? Not the security or the responsibility of your data or your data processing activities meeting the compliance requirements. So please be very careful. Prepare the purpose, ensure that you take consent, collect only what minimum is required. Your team should very clearly know what to process and how to process. They need to be very, very careful on it, right? They should be ready, trained, and proper awareness sessions conducted for them. And the data that a vendor collects on your behalf is your responsibility. So you cannot afford to miss out on the data the vendor is collecting. So have strong contracts with your vendors as well. Remember that solid data connection and management practices are the first steps to the success of data privacy in your organization. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the subscribe icon or the like icon and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.